If you are seeing this video, it is because I am learning how to fix the audio of my YouTube channel. I know it's been something that's bothered me since the beginning, and I know a lot of my friends and fans and followers have told me that the sound's just off, and it's been really hard to manage because I film in a home that has all hardwood floors with very large windows, which is beautiful for my photos in my blog, because I get a lot of natural light, and it's why my lighting is pretty good, but the sound is hard. And I even have furniture, a rug, and all sorts of things that should help improve the sound, even with a pro mic that I use, but for some reason it is just not seeming to cut it. So today I'm actually using my iPhone, and hopefully this works. So anyways, let's get into the favorites. The first on the list is this Sephora Collection 98, the number of it is 98, highlighting brush. And I was introduced to this because every so often I like to do makeovers at Sephora or MAC just to kind of see how new products work on me and get a different perspective on how to apply makeup. Now, this was a brush that was used to apply highlighter on my face, and although you might think that this looks like nothing too special, it was a game changer for me. And if somebody like me who has a ton of makeup and a ton of products found that this was unique, then it might be worth a second look. Now, in the past, I've always used fan brushes or like I think it's an e.l.f. brush. I forget what e.l.f. brush it is, but it's kind of like this where it's like concentrated, but this is different. This just fits this part of my cheekbone so well. And because I have a little more textured skin and I'm a little more oily, I need to have highlight kind of apply a little heavier at first, and then I like buffing away the excess rather than simply applying a very light layer, because since my skin is so oily, a very light layer of highlight kind of just melts away to nothingness. Kind of sounds weird, but that's just what I've learned on my skin. So I do need to apply like more concentrated highlight and then buff it all away when I'm done doing my makeup. And this has been amazing at making any highlighter I have look incredibly like just beautiful and lit from within. Doesn't make it look like too heavy. It's just stunning. So next time you're at Sephora, try the 98 highlight brush with any of their highlighters in the store, and you'll see what I mean. All right, next is... oh, okay. The Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This has been one that I've talked about on my blog a lot, as a lot of beauty bloggers and vloggers have. When I first saw this, I was worried that even this deeper shade, because it comes in light bronze and bronze, wouldn't be dark enough for my skin. However, it does work on my skin tone. If I was a little more tan, I don't know if it would work as well, but I know that Physicians Formula is expanding the color range in this formula, so maybe there are going to be a couple deeper bronzer shades for you to try if your skin's a little darker than mine. And I love this. Like, I used this in some looks that I've done recently, and people were a big fan of what my contour and bronzer looked like. And it's just this Physicians Formula bronzer that you can find at Target, Walmart, Ulta, and obviously on physiciansformula.com. The weird thing about it is it comes with this very strange applicator that I will never use. It's like a sponge applicator. Like, I don't want to put on like football player lines on my face. So I don't really know if anybody's using this with their butter bronzer. Please let me know. I would love to know if that actually works, but I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. But butter bronzer is totally a win as far as I'm concerned. Okay, the next product, I'm going down my list of my blog post. All right, it's the Paula's Choice Resist Vitamin C Spot Treatment. I'm obsessed with this. Like, I love a lot of products from Paula's Choice. I am a huge fan of Paula's Choice skincare in general. This Vitamin C Spot Treatment is a godsend on stubborn old acne scars or any hyperpigmentation that you might struggle with. I use this at night as the very last step in my skincare after I've even put on my moisturizer, and I will dab on kind of a generous amount of this on those spots that are having a hard time fading. I have several kind of acne scars along my jawline, especially sometimes if I get them on my upper lip or just anywhere you get acne scarring or even melasma or hyperpigmentation that is stubborn to fade. Because this is 25% vitamin C, it really helps fade the mark a lot quicker than even your traditional serum at 15 or even 20% vitamin C. So I wouldn't recommend putting this all over your face because it's very strong, but on those very stubborn marks, you gotta try this. It's awesome. Next is, oh, another skincare product. That was a surprise. Okay, so Ren sent this to me weeks ago, probably even months ago at this point. It takes me a really long time to get through skincare because I'm very diligent with my testing and my skin is sensitive, so I go slow. But this is their Perfect Canvas Silicone-Free Skin Finishing Serum. Now, if you've been following my YouTube channel for a little bit now, you know I'm not a huge fan of primers. I kind of think that they don't do much, and I've been very critical about them. However, I don't know if it's because my skin has been changing a little bit or because I've moved to the Northeast again and I'm not in such a humid, hot climate in Texas where I used to live, but I've been finding some primers that actually work for me, and this one is amazing. This one is not just one that I can apply only to like the T-zone area. I can apply this all over my face, and it kind of tightens and firms the skin and just gives like a more poreless finish, which is definitely what I'm going for with a primer before I wear makeup. But just even in general, you can use this without makeup and it will give your skin more of just a nice, tightened, poreless finish. And because it's silicone free, it doesn't have that heavy feel. It's really cool. It's totally liquidy. It's in this little dropper. You need about 2 to 3 drops, so a little goes a really long way. It works beautifully under every foundation I've tried it with, whether it's a silicone-based foundation or a water-based foundation. And if you know anything about Ren Skincare, Ren Skincare is a clean brand, so they are very focused on not using parabens, sulfates, mineral oil, petroleum, synthetic fragrance, synthetic colors, no DEA, no glycols, no silicones ever, PGs, etc., etc. So not tested on animals, and yeah, so a product that I would most definitely repurchase and recommend if you are somebody like me who was never a fan of primers. You got to give this one a try. I've been seeing a lot of other bloggers and vloggers say great things about it as well. And last but not least is a new Charlotte Tilbury purchase. If you guys watched my previous video where I demoed the Charlotte Tilbury Instant Eye Palette, I used this, but it is her blush, Chic to Chic blush in Ecstasy. It is a color that is very standard for me, like one of those peachy pinks. Her blushes, all of them have this like inner and outer circle. You're supposed to kind of swirl your brush around this outer rim and kind of just put it all over your face and then use the center to pop. I'm wearing this blush today. I've been basically wearing this blush nonstop for the last month or more. And the reason why is because not only is it my perfect blush color, but it lasts on my oily skin all day long so well. Like I used to love, and I still love, the Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes, which are also very long wearing. This is way better. Like, yeah, they're pricier, but I do feel like you get a generous amount of product and it lasts really long. You don't have to look at your face midday and feel like the color is gone. Blush can tend to fade very easily on a lot of people. That's one of the first products that tends to disappear. That's why when you have a special event, they kind of load up on blush. But this does not tend to do that, and I've been really impressed. So I might have to add 1 or 2 more blushes, which is ridiculous because I feel like I have a lot of blushes and I'm never going to go through blushes. So maybe I just need to get rid of some blushes and just get some more Charlotte ones. But anyway, that wraps up my November favorites. The next time I do this, it's going to be my 2017 favorites, and I'm really excited about that because I had a lot of great winners this year, and I'm excited to share that with you guys. So let me know what some of your favorite products were this month, and hopefully the sound on this video is better. I appreciate you guys following along with my YouTube journey, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I try to post once or twice a week, all about beauty. So stay tuned for my next video and give it a thumbs up if you found this fun. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good one. Bye.